Hey everybody, what's going on and welcome to Let's Play Donkey Kong Country 3 for the Super Nintendo. Now, I'm getting this out of the way. You may have noticed that in the last vote video I did, this game actually got second. So it would have been in the next video, except for the fact that I'm trying to go ahead and get to Donkey Kong Country Returns, because I owe that to someone because they sent it to me. So we're going to go ahead and get this one out of the way before we get that out of the way. And before I pick a game, I noticed this earlier when I was screwing around. There are options here on the title screen, and for language you have English and French, and that's it. And maybe if somebody really thinks would really enjoy it, I'll do a whole episode or two just in French. I think that'd be pretty funny. All right, BC, here we go. Now, unlike the other one, the other two, this game has a really big, well, not really big, but really nice overworld. Hello there, it's me, Miss Wrinkly Kong. I don't think. Oh, I can't speed this up. If you need to save your game, Dixie, call here anytime. Basically, this is just to tell you that that's where you save for the game. Same thing like in Donkey Kong Country 2, where she had the college. This time, you just go to her house. Yeah, I mean, you know. All right, so Funky's Rentals. Funky in this game has taken on he still has the same role, but kind of different. Yo, Dixie, what's happening? I set up my smoking new boat shop on this island, something. I've also brought your excellent cousin Kitty Kong along for they're all cousins. He may be a toddler, but if you let him throw you upward, you'll almost reach the stars. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And if you throw him, his humongous body can smash. You calling him fat, dude? Don't do that. Time to catch some rays. So, throughout the game, Funky's going to give you several watercrafts to commandeer, first of which being this little boat. This slow little boat, and this cannot cross these rocks. So the only place you have to go is that little alcove up there at the top, which I'll get into that way later. And over here, you get off, and here's your first level, Lake Orangatanga. Yeah, I'm just going with it. Lakeside Limbo. Now, I believe this first section has 5 levels and a boss, I think. Alright, so as you're going to see throughout this whole game, and I'm going to be talking about it at least through this episode, maybe even the next one. First of all, this level is really, really chill kind of level. You know, the kind of level where you would go to farm lives if you wanted to. Okay, same thing with the second game. This game has bonus barrels everywhere. And no, I don't plan on 100%ing the game. So I'll just do, you know, some of the bonuses I see for funsies. Uh-oh. And it has most of the same bonus games too, like collect the stars, you know, kill all the enemies, crap like that. But yeah, this level is very, very basic, very easy. All you have to do is just, you know, just sail through it pretty much. You could fly through this. Same thing as the second game. The guys with the Donkey Kong coins come back. But as you'll see throughout this entire Let's Play, that they changed the art style a lot since the second one. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't think it's... I mean, it doesn't spoil the game or anything, but in my opinion, I like the second game's art style. Ow, asshole! I like the second game's art style better. Not to say this one's bad, like I said, but just the second one. The second one was a lot darker, you know, and I don't want to say edgier, but you know, it felt like it had that kind of that. I don't know what I want to use to describe this. It felt like it had that, you know, that appeal to it, you know, that really darker kind of just dark. And I don't mean dark as in tone, I mean dark as in just like not good, if that makes any sense. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, even with this very first level right here, even though I'm in the bonus section right here, it's bright as hell, you know, and it's very, you know, very light colors everywhere. Oh, new animal buddy, it's the elephant. I believe her name is Ellie. Is that right? And she can suck barrels in with her trunk, which is neat, I guess. I don't know how she does that, but, you know, whatever. And then she turns into a coin. The very end of the levels, too, there's no target anymore. There's just like a little flag that you gotta hoist. It's pretty simple. Doorstop dash. And again, this level here, too, is just inside of this. Even though it's inside of this, like, cabin warehouse thing, it's still very, very bright. This game is just a lot. They switched up the art style. I don't know why they did that. But like I said, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just different. And, you know, if I had my way, I would have stuck with the the first games, or I mean the second game, the sequel, their art style. But I mean, whatever, you know, because the first game's art style was kind of just like dull, you know. Oh wait, can't do that. Switch me, and then fling me up there. There we go. Oh, I gotta stay on it. Oops. Yeah, the mechanics when it comes to them both teaming up, like Funky said, whenever Dixie has Kitty on her shoulders, he's a lot heavier, and Dixie becomes a lot slower, but he packs a punch. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. All right, more collect the stars. And a lot of people don't like Kitty, which I don't understand why. Nothing wrong with Kitty. I mean, yeah, he may be a little derpy, but, I mean, so's Lanky. And everybody loves Lanky. Okay, kind of. I guess it's a hate-love relationship when it comes to people and Lanky Kong. But, you know, I like Lanky. And I don't have a problem with Kitty. I don't have a problem with really any Kong, actually. But even here, as you see, I'll stop right here. See, these are the zingers. Remember the zingers? And I mentioned this in one of my previous Let's Plays. The zingers in this game are completely different. They totally redid the look of the zingers. I don't know why they did that. Not to say these zingers look bad, because I don't think they do, but I think the zingers from the other game look way better, and I have no idea why they would choose to do that, you know? Like, I don't know, because this game was made in '96 at the very end of the Super Nintendo's existence. So maybe they were, you know, maybe they just wanted to try something new. Or maybe, like, I don't know. I can't really think. Even these, see the mice right here too. Oh, you can go in front of this? I didn't know you can go in front of this. That's neat. Even that mouse, it just looks, it's way different. I mean, because take for example remember the gray mice in the second one? You know, I don't know why they chose to. I mean, to their credit, the mice in this game do look a lot more realistic. A lot more gross. I wouldn't want to touch those. I feel like the mice in the second game were kind of adorable. Like I kind of wanted to hug them, but then again I knew they were mice and I didn't want to do it. Okay, so same basic principle. They didn't really change the formula in the game whatsoever. I know there's an alcove right here. Here we are. They didn't really change the formula. You know, you have a Donkey Kong coin in each level. You have the 4 Kong letters, which has been there since the very first game. You know, and it's just 2 Kongs and get to the end. The barrel just flies up the doorway. But they took away the whole, you know, kind of end level minigame. I'm going to get through this entire first level, by the way. But see, I like this. This is something I think was a very good addition to this game. They give you a little interactable mini-map of the areas. And there aren't really many things to do. Like, for example, in this one, the only free-roaming portion is the water, and you can go in that cabin in the middle, and that's for some side quest. And there's also an alcove at the very top, past that bridge, which is also a little side quest, titled Trouble. I don't really plan on getting into any of the extracurricular stuff, but if enough people want it, then I don't see why not. I might just get into it, you know? But either way... Crap. Damn it. Take another one? Yeah, I do. Now, one thing I was thinking about earlier when I was trying to think of things to talk about, at least in this level, see, I like this level in particular because when it came to other Donkey Kong Country games, you had very 2 specific levels. Either you had, you know, a water level or an on-land level. And I know in some cases also a barrel shooting level. But this level, I mean, they never did this before in the series. It's basically, they took it half water and half land, like platforming on land. And by half, I don't mean, you know, I literally don't mean, like, you know, half of the level you're on land and the other half you're solely in water. No, I mean, you're literally half of the level. I'm going to just take the hit. I don't even care. There's a bonus barrel. You know, half of it is in water and half of it is not. Like, literally, like, horizontal plane wise, you know what I mean? Which I think that's kind of unique because I never really seen any other game utilize that kind of tactic. Bonus coin. The bonus coins serve the same principle as they did in the first one. Yeah, you know, you get all of them and you eventually unlock some secret level at the very end, but I've never done that, and I'm not going to do it in this Let's Play, so I'm going to keep pace for my life. And I will say this game kind of holds a little special place with me, because this game was actually the very first console game that I started playing, like, ever. Like, I saw my dad play this a lot, and I was like, oh, that seems easy, I could do that. And I started playing this game, and this game is the first game that ever got me used to holding a controller in my hands. Because I was always a portable player, you know, handheld, Game Boy, and I still am to this day, I mean, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, I love all games, you know, no matter what they're on, but, you know, I'm just a handheld kind of guy. And this is the first game I had ever seen that was like, hey, let me play that. I want to, give me that controller. You don't get to play, I get to play. I want to play that. Skidda's Row. Get it, like Skid Row? Now, I kind of don't like this level. I kind of think that this level is kind of ass backwards, because it's a snow level, you know, and it's in this portion of the game. And that would be all right and everything, except for the fact that there's an actual snow world later in the game. If I'm thinking correctly, there's 2, 4, 7 worlds in the game, which I think is the exact same as Donkey Kong Country 2. If I'm not mistaken. I believe so. Something like that. Regardless, it's pretty close. So it pretty much has the same exact you know, amount of content as its predecessors. There's another bonus coin. And so fans of the series would know what they're getting themselves into, because they really didn't change you know, any of the core gameplay, which is how successful sequels work. You take the good, you enhance it, you take the crap out, and you keep on trucking. There's the DK coin. I am 4 for 4 on the DK coins. Crap. Okay, that was bad. That you don't. No, Skidda's Row. Yeah, checkpoint barrel. I like how halfway through this level the snow becomes harder. Speaking of snow, we got snow. Oh my lord. What was it, Wednesday? I think, yeah, Wednesday. Wednesday, we got knocked with so much snow, literally half a foot of snow. And I was at work when it hit. So I was, you know, I had to drive home in it, obviously. And it was the worst conditions I've ever driven in my life. It was nuts, the snow we had. I literally was going 35 miles an hour on the highway. It's pretty funny. Thankfully, I got home, you know, safely. I didn't hurt myself or the vehicle I was driving, but I mean, it was nasty, dude. Like, I don't ever go outside the plant whenever I'm working, you know, because I don't smoke and I never have any reason to go out there. I always bring all the stuff I need with me into the building, you know, as soon as I come in and clock in. So I never go out there. So everybody was talking about, you know, how bad it was snowing. I was like, oh yeah, it's snow, you know. It snows here up in the northwest United States. Don't worry about it. It's just snow. And when I finally got outside, dude, the snow, it was crazy. All right, now this level is actually really unique. I kind of like this because, okay, first of all, what are you? What are you supposed to be? What? The enemies in this game, you've never seen them before, and this game is very, very cartoony. If there's one kind of small criticism I have about this game, is that it's just too cartoony, and I don't get why they went with the cartoony look. But regardless, this level, the whole level, you are the elephant, the animal buddy, and you have it plays along with the stereotype, which I think it's a stereotype. I think it might actually be real. You know, the fact that or the belief that elephants are scared of mice. And see, I'll show it off for you. Watch this. You get close to the mouse, and they're like, "Oh shit!" and he runs away. Hopefully, I can do this in one hit now. Thanks, guys, for making me show this off to you. All right, I believe. Yep, if you jump down in there, these little trap doors. See, it has the levels are more detailed, in my opinion, than the other two. You know, because the other games wouldn't think to have little trap doors like that. I like that. Crap. There's one. Crap. Crap again. There it is. You only have to hit 4 there. I believe you can throw the barrels up. Yeah, you can. Like, it gets into a lot other mechanics. Oh, I'll get to that in another episode, but you'll see eventually that this game is, I mean, it's no slouch, even compared to its parents, you know. Oh, that was sweet. See, just like that, physics and shit. If you didn't catch that, either rewind it or I'll just explain it to you. I popped that barrel over the top here, and it went over the top real slow, and then I used the elephant's like little suction ability to pull it back toward me, and then it killed, damn it, and then it killed the coin guy. Shit like that. Like, you're eventually gonna get to levels with the elephant where you can take steel barrels like this and balance them in the water to make them buoyant and make yourself platforms. And that's really neat. Isn't that neat? Tell me that's not neat. Anybody get in the comments right now and tell me that's not neat. I'll make you a sandwich. Something. I think we're almost done with this level. And here, yeah. See, it's telling you to use the button. Boom. See, why? Why should I use the button? That's why. What's up there? Oh, it's just a random ass barrel. Alright, so see, puzzle. Pull the iron barrel to you, kills that one. Pull the iron barrel to you, kills that one, and then you just drop down here, bonus barrel. The bonus barrels early on, just like the other games, are really easy to find. And then once you get to the second levels, or like the latter levels, because this game follows suit with the second Donkey Kong Country. You know how I said you eventually get to the point where the levels are just like, they put on their big boy pants and they're like, okay, no more fucking around. Same thing with this. Same exact thing. Alright, so 2 mice. Got one. Bet you I can drop on the other one, right? There. Yep, there we go. And these springy bastards. Oh my lord. They might have my award for worst designed enemy of the game. Springy asshole, springy guys. Alright, so portion of this level is kind of annoying. It makes you backtrack for barrels, and even if you get it over there, you gotta watch out for that stupid bee. So if I can hit just one, here we go, yeah, got him out of the light. The whole thing about those rats are you can smush them just as long as they're not in the light. Because apparently, it contradicts what I was just talking about, how the whole thing is like very bright. That level is very dark. Now see this? Belch's Barn. See how that's kind of like a, I'll get away from it. See how the kind of like eyes on the windows and the entrance is a mouth? Well, that's legit. It's first boss of the game. Watch this. If you haven't seen this before, it's very interesting. So I'm gonna use Kitty on this because I like him better. Now here's the boss. It's just a gigantic barrel. You know, it's gigantic belching barrel time, and it's really simple. All you have to do is hit the barrel that pops out of his mouth, and then hit the bug, and then make him belch backward. See that? Boss fight over. Easiest boss fight, just as long as you know like the throwing arc. And I like this too. I really like that addition there. Once you get done with a level, with a little area, they will shoot you back out to the beginning, which is really helpful. Okay, so in the next episode, we're going to start and beat Cremwood Forest. Get it? Like Sherwood Forest? Sherwood, right? Like Robin Hood? Alright, so until then, I'm Broken Champion. We're done here.